with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Galion telephone, and this is Ken's equipment from New York. And so he's got a note here with his telephone, and he's talking about how he got it at some tag sale, and the seller said he fixed it so it works. And then when they plugged it in, they didn't have any dial tone, but if you move the rotary a little bit, you'll get dial tone. And then he says, I opened the phone and noted that you can get dial tone when the 2 points in the middle are closed. And then he also says you can dial a number with a phone. It rings at the other end, and the listener can hear you, but you can't hear them. And let's see here, what else has he got? The ringer does not work. And then, so in other words, when somebody calls you, you can pick it up and answer the phone, but the ringer doesn't work. So he's interested, he says, in fixing the receive, send audio or whatever, fixing the ringer, adding a clear plastic cap to the center rotary. There's no plastic dial cover here for your center card. So I guess he's just wanting to add a plastic cover. And then he's talking about adding a modular port adapter to the original line cord. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This is not needed any longer. We can put that in the trash. That's of no use to us. And so now we'll go ahead and get a modular line adapter for the line cord on the original line cord. That's nice. This is the initial check out of this telephone, so we're going to kind of take a look at it. It's in fairly very good condition, really. The cool thing about this phone is it's got the metal body, and it's got the cool dial on it. If you notice here, it looks like part of the dial's missing, but that's the way they designed it, and that's cool, because you don't always see that. So that's the cool dial. He's got a metal body here. That's another plus. We're going to go ahead and open up the telephone, and somebody's played with the ringer here. Probably the guy that had it before them that wanted to try to get it going, which he would have never gotten it going because it's the wrong frequency. So we're going to have to come in here and either install a totally different bell or try to utilize the two bells he's got with some type of solenoid. But they don't give you too much room, really, and so we have to do whatever we can do to get a situation in here that will ring this telephone. We also want to go through the network. We want to go through his rotary, and we want to oil, clean, and adjust that. Even though that it's working, he says, we want to go through it and make sure it's oiled, cleaned, and adjusted. Plus, we have to adjust it because he's got no receive. And that's one of the issues with this telephone. So we're basically going to have to go through a little bit of everything on this telephone. But it's nice to get one of these with a metal body. And he's got the cool rotary finger wheel on it. So what we want to do is get a start on this telephone, and we're going to come back and get some more video of it as we move forward and we get ready for our final checkout. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. We're back now, and we are finished up with the repair of this telephone. So basically we've removed the old solenoid, and that is no longer going to be needed. It's not of any use to us, and so we'll go ahead and set that to the side. We went ahead and installed our modular line port adapter so we can go ahead and simply plug into any modern jack. We went ahead and installed our cover for your dial center card. We went through the transmitter, the receiver, we installed a bell. We also checked all the wiring and all the connections and went through the rotary and repaired the receive issue. So we basically went through the whole telephone. Now, sometimes people ask us, why are the dials made the way they are, where some of the dial looks like it's missing? Well, if you've ever tried to clean the dial, the numbers underneath the finger wheel, you can understand why they took some of it out now. So when you move it around, you're actually able to clean the numbers off. And so that's most likely a practical design that they came up with. But we want to go ahead and start our final checks, and we're going to ring this telephone. We're going to let that go a few times since it didn't ring at all. I'll let it go one more time. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone. Now we want to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. You can see the rotary is returning much faster and smoother. We're going to go ahead and end in a 2. I want to transmit into the handset. So if you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we know that we have transmit, receive, it's dialing out, it's ringing in on a ring cycle. We can go ahead and push this button here on the switch box, and that gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation. We can call a time and temp number. Now they're having some issues with their equipment. You'll hear the recording start, and then you'll hear a hum, and then the recording will continue. That's on their end, has nothing to do with what we're doing here. So we'll go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll call that number.
Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, July 19th. The time is 5:02. Current temperature 90 degrees.
Mostly sunny today with highs in the 80s, mostly clear tonight, lows in the 60s, mostly sunny on Sunday, highs in the 80s.
We can call another number. We can call my number and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. Now that we know that this telephone has been repaired, we can return it to Ken, and they can enjoy this telephone. It's a very cool Northern Electric Galion telephone. It has the metal body, and it has the cool finger wheel. So they've got a real keeper here, and I'm sure it's going to look great no matter where it's installed. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.